The lights inside the Ireland's Got Talent theater dim slowly, and the low hum of the audience fills the air. The massive stage feels almost intimidating as a young man steps out from the side, walking carefully toward the center. His name is Rafael Cruz, a poor dancer from Davao City in the Philippines. His clothes are simple and clearly worn from years of practice on rough floors. His shoes are old, their soles thin, but his posture is strong. He stands still for a moment, letting the weight of the room settle on his shoulders. Thousands of eyes are on him, yet he looks calm, as if this moment has been waiting for him his entire life. Rafael grips the microphone briefly when the judges ask him to introduce himself. His voice is quiet but steady. He explains that he grew up poor, in a small home where space was limited and opportunities even more so. Dance became his escape. When there was no food, he danced. When there was no hope, he danced. He practiced on concrete streets, under streetlights, copying moves he saw on cracked phone screens and imagined stages far bigger than the alleys he grew up in. As he speaks, the audience listens closely. One judge leans forward, another nods slowly, sensing the weight behind his words. Rafael takes a deep breath and steps back from the microphone. The music has not started yet, but the tension is already thick. He closes his eyes for a second, grounding himself. This stage is not just a competition for him. It is proof that his struggle meant something. The judges sit upright now, focused. The room feels silent, waiting. The music hits suddenly, sharp and heavy, echoing through the theater. Rafael's body snaps into motion instantly. His first move is explosive, a powerful stomp that sends energy through the stage. His arms slice through the air with precision, his feet striking the floor with purpose. Every movement feels intentional, as if he is speaking without words. The audience reacts immediately, gasps and murmurs rippling through the seats. This is not casual dancing. This is raw power. Rafael spins, drops low, then launches himself upward with incredible force. His muscles tense and release in perfect rhythm with the music. Sweat begins to form on his face, but his expression remains fierce and focused. Each move tells a story of frustration, hunger, anger, and determination. He punches the air, then pulls his hands to his chest as if holding onto something precious. The judge's eyes follow every step. One judge's mouth opens slightly in shock. Another judge's hand tightens on the desk. As the routine continues, Rafael transitions into faster movements. His feet blur as he moves across the stage, jumping, sliding, freezing in poses that demand strength and control. The crowd begins to clap along instinctively, caught up in the rhythm and emotion. This is not just skill. This is survival translated into motion. Rafael's breathing grows heavier, audible between beats, making the performance feel even more real. Halfway through the dance, the music shifts. It becomes deeper, slower, more emotional. Rafael drops to his knees, slamming one hand against the stage in time with the beat. The sound echoes through the theater. He bows his head, shoulders shaking, then rises slowly, as if pushing against an invisible weight. His face shows pain now. This part of the dance feels like a battle, a memory of nights when giving up felt easier than continuing. The audience grows quiet again, fully absorbed. Rafael suddenly explodes upward with a powerful jump, landing solidly, staring straight ahead. The judges react strongly. One stands up without realizing it, eyes wide, overwhelmed by what they are witnessing. Another judge brings a hand to their mouth as tears begin to form. The emotion on the stage has crossed into the judges' hearts. This performance is no longer entertainment. It is personal. The music intensifies again, and Rafael responds with even more force. He spins rapidly, stops sharply, and freezes in a position that radiates strength. His arms tremble slightly, showing the effort behind the control. The camera would catch the sweat on his brow, the tension in his jaw, the fire in his eyes. The audience watches in disbelief. People lean forward in their seats. Some shake their heads, unable to comprehend how much emotion is being poured into every second. As the routine nears its end, the music strips back to a single heavy beat. Rafael slows his movements, each step deliberate. He presses his hand to his chest, then extends it outward, as if offering his heart to the world. Tears well in his eyes, but he does not stop. This final section feels like acceptance, like strength earned through pain. The judges are openly emotional now. One wipes tears from their face. Another closes their eyes briefly, overwhelmed. The final beat hits. Raphael launches into one last explosive move, spinning and landing in a powerful freeze, muscles locked, head lifted, chest forward. The music cuts instantly. Silence crashes over the room. For a split second, no one moves. Raphael remains frozen, breathing heavily, tears falling onto the stage. Then the audience erupts. A massive standing ovation fills the theater. Cheers, claps, shouts echo from every corner. People rise to their feet, some crying openly, others applauding with everything they have. Raphael finally relaxes his body and drops to his knees, overwhelmed by the response. He covers his face with his hands, unable to stop the tears. Years of struggle, of being unseen, of dancing alone in the dark, have led to this moment. All the judges stand. One judge walks forward, wiping their eyes, clearly shaken. They speak with a trembling voice, saying that this was not just a dance, but a story of survival and power. Another judge, tears streaming freely, says they felt every step, every emotion, and that this performance will never be forgotten. Their voices crack as they speak. The emotion is genuine and uncontrollable. Raphael listens, nodding, still kneeling on the stage. He looks up slowly, eyes red, face wet with tears, and bows his head in gratitude. The applause continues, refusing to fade. The audience chants, claps, and cheers, lifting him with their energy. A poor dancer from Davao City has turned his pain into power on one of the biggest stages in the world. As Raphael finally stands and walks toward the judges, he looks small under the lights, yet stronger than ever. His journey is written into his movements, and tonight, the world has seen it. This was not just dancing. It was a power move that shook Ireland's Got Talent.